Yeah, I'm here,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
We
Can you hear
are
me?
live
Yeah.
once more.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, we are back. Clermont BAR 2020.
And I need to change this to say assessor. There was something else I needed to do. There.
Nice.
Okay. So any emails, Cheryl?
None. Sorry.
Let's keep it that way, Cheryl.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you, it was very quiet this year. Not really many calls
Yeah,
at all.
Wow.
definitely a preoccupied society.
Yes, yes. That, I'm sure it had a lot to do with it.
Mhm. Yes, I've been keeping myself occupied. Yeah. Making masks for everybody.
Oh, beautiful.
I also made a whole bunch with Steal Your Space from the Grateful Dead, the logo.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a bunch if you're.
I'd love one, Mary. Oh, I would.
Okay.
Did you make it or did you order it online?
I ordered the fabric online and then I made the masks.
Oh, okay.
I always thought it would be nice, you know, on cartoons where they have the bubble and the connection that then has a word in it, you're like, ouch. You know, or something. I thought it'd be fun to have a mask with like a phrase that you'd like to be, you know, find inviting or something. Some might say back off. Give me 6 feet.
The ones that all the towns gave out, apparently Haynes made them, and they're so hard to breathe in. They're too thick. They're just like a t-shirt.
I wore an N95 today for the first time. And yeah,
Really?
I think I created my own little rainforest inside that mask. So
Yeah.
humid and all warm, and it doesn't release air much.
Well, Claremont does still have some masks at Town Hall as well as some sanitizer. If anybody needs stuff. Just
I thought that was
contact
really
one of
nice.
the town board members.
That was a really nice job. I went there and got some that first night. It was nice. A nice gesture.
They'll have another night probably in another week or so.
Okay.
Getting ready at the distillery, but you got pay.
Do they make a lot, John? Do you know?
Oh yeah, make
I
tons.
picked up 8 gallons for my church.
Oh yeah, tons and tons.
Wow.
Yeah, he's hardly making any liquor. He's been making the sanitizer for quite a while.
Oh,
He's burning more fuel making hand sanitizer than when he was making liquor.
okay.
Don't tell him that.
He's got an oil-fired steam application that goes on in there.
Mhm. So where's the poetry reading, John?
Yeah. I was kind of hoping you forgot I said that. I watched a documentary about a week or so ago, just because it was what was on TV that caught my eye. And it was about, basically it was a Bob Dylan documentary on a big tour he did called the Rolling Thunder Tour in '75. And so a lot of footage. And you could hear the lyrics clear as day, and it was good. And I was actually maybe because I was looking at him say the words as opposed to hearing it on the radio or something. I was more impressed with the poetry, the words, and frankly, how much like it is in some respects to rap. You know, his way of delivering. You know, he didn't have very lyrical melodies and stuff.
Mhm.
I thought that was a bit like watching a poetry reading, listening to him sing.
Yeah, the trick is catching a performance where you can actually understand his words.
Exactly, and this was perfect. This was clear as day, so it worked out fine. You surprised me that you know the Grateful Dead at all, Mary.
Yes, I know Grateful Dead, I know Fish, Phil Lesh.
Yeah, they picked up where they left off. Yeah.
I think my husband's the only fan of all of those that actually never did drugs.
Yeah. It's probably a small circle, but
Very small.
very small.
My problem is I don't like slide guitar, and
Oh, no?
Grateful Dead tends to break that out every once in a while, and
Yeah.
my attention goes elsewhere.
Hey, I like a blues guitarist playing the slide. You ever listen to the blues at all?
Yeah,
Do you know the North Mississippi All-Stars?
heard of them. I couldn't pick anything out.
If you could, check them out. They've got a couple of young brothers, not too young now, but young brothers that came up through, and my gosh, can they play?
The newish group that I've been following is Mile 12. They do bluegrass,
Oh, no kidding. I'm a big bluegrass fan.
based out of Boston.
Okay, I'll look them up. Sometimes you see players who are from other bands, you know, and they, oh yeah, that makes sense. They're together.
I
My
actually started following them because David Benedict, the mandolinist, was doing basically a lesson a day online several years ago.
yeah,
So I followed that,
yeah.
and then he joined this group. So transferred over. I went to a home in Rhinebeck. They had a concert at somebody's house.
Yeah. I've been invited to things like that. Kind of fun. What was the name of that band? 10 Mile something?
Mile 12.
Oh, Mile 12. Maybe I'll just look it up real quick. Oh, yeah.
Mississippi All-Stars?
North Mississippi All-Stars.
North?
Mississippi
All
All-Stars.
right, I'm looking them up on Pandora.
Luther and Cody Wilkinson. They got a good song out with Jason Isbell and Derek.
Yep.
Oh, I
Like I found them.
Oh. Well, I gotta find out who's who. They look familiar. Oh, I'm glad you brought these guys up, Mary. They interest me.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Oscar.
Ripley, how's your son handling graduation?
Well, he has officially graduated. They sent an email from the president. Maybe there's something going to be August 1st, maybe not. We hear June 8th. So actually, he just had a job interview, so he just came up. So I muted myself because I wanted to find out how it went. So,
Yeah, sure.
so I'm going to mute myself again. So I
Okay,
can
go
talk
ahead.
to him.
Go.
Let's check in with our News 10 weather watchers. 56 at Long Lake, Indian Lake 59, Queensbury in the mid-60s, same thing at Whitehall, Hebron at 68 degrees tonight. Out to the west, Bradford
My TV's probably too loud.
is
I'm getting the weather right now. Only I don't know where.
Steve Caparizzo.
Oh, is it? Oh, good.
Oh dear.
No, I know.
Am I the only one with pets?
No, mine are outside. I was afraid you were hearing them.
Oh, okay.
They're out I think they wanted to come in and they're barking away.
Nah, yours like to run up and down the driveway if a car goes by.
Yeah, one of mine does that.
They like to chase my oil truck when I go to deliver to Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
They don't go up the property.
Oh, you're talking about my, yeah, you know my dogs then, sure.
Oh, yeah. They like to run me, but they don't go far because you got them flagged in.
Yeah, they got exactly, it works well. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Tommy's
they're herding dogs.
yeah, well, yeah. Tommy's
Don't
dog
hurt
don't.
anything. You find those guys, John?
Hmm?
Did you find the north of Mississippi?
Oh yeah, I got them saved, but I'm not going to scream them out because we're live. I got a nice little wireless.
Oh, I got one of those.
The JBLs.
Yeah, they work great.
Oh yeah, that's great stuff. I got 20-hour charge time and everything else.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like it.
pretty durable too. I've dropped them.
Yeah, and then they can handle the rain. It says I haven't
Yep.
put mine out in it, but
Yeah. Oh, I want it.
Sorry, www.bestbuys.com.
Okay, I found this on the web for
Thank you.
Oh. Guys, I'm gonna make a copy of the voucher tomorrow, a two-sided copy, and then I'll email it to you. Okay?
And what, then what? Drop it off at the town hall?
Yeah, because Mary can well,
Well, Mary's gonna be back to
oh,
work.
let me ask this, do you have a scanner?
No, I don't have that.
Yeah,
I think she said the 13th she'll be there,
okay.
which
It's
is
just
that a
I have
Saturday?
to, I have to countersign it.
Yeah, Saturday, 13th.
All right.
Do you want us to just drop it off to you then, John?
Yeah, if you want to just throw it in my mailbox. Want to do that?
Sure.
How's the postal delivery person? They get upset if somebody puts mail in there?
No, he might.
Yeah, well, they have a tendency to do that.
You know, I have heard of that. I have never run into it.
Me neither, but I've heard
I have
people,
heard of it.
they get reprimanded.
Mm.
No, I could drop it off in your mailbox. I'm always around.
Yeah, give it a shot. It's okay. Not like I've abused that chance.
I might actually have a voucher. Let me
Yeah,
look.
I looked it up. I have one, so I figured I could make copies.
Here you
You think you have it electronically already, Mary?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's a Columbia County voucher.
I can scan it and get it to you right now, really. But yeah. Then just drop it off.
Yeah, I don't have a town one. Oh, so you all know, for primary day, what is it, June 23rd, that Tuesday?
Oh, yeah.
Clermont will not be a polling site. Clermont will be voting at Germantown. So the
Okay.
Germantown Community Building will be the Clermont and Germantown polling site.
Is that on Palatine by the park?
I'm sorry?
Is that on Palatine Road near the park?
Yeah.
Right up to Carrie's Pizza.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So if you didn't go for an absentee ballot, that's the place to go. For both. Yeah, it's Democrat and Republican.
Yeah.
No, I just set my absentee ballot in. I didn't know that you were gonna have a choice. All right.
Oscar, go lay down, Oscar, go ahead. Oscar, where are you looking at?
Let's see.
Hello,
Hello,
what is everybody doing?
Reading.
I'm getting ready to scan you a voucher.
Okay. Where'd Sarah go?
I'm actually eating.
Oh. Oh, you must have-
Sorry, that's why I put the picture on, but I'm listening.
Don't tell John he hasn't had his steak yet.
I'm still
Ah,
waiting.
well, that he needs to savor.
True, true.
Yeah, no pizza, no steak yet. That's right.
Not feeling the love, John, huh?
No, I haven't been loved in a long time.
So what, so we're just waiting to see if anybody puts anything online, basically.
Or emails Cheryl.
Okay.
Right, mostly, yeah. Because I don't know how they put it online.
Must be a website.
Okay, so Sarah, how did you get your screen thingy on? What did you do?
When you go to the Zoom, if you have a Zoom account, you can put one of those still pictures on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Through Zoom?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I
Cheryl,
think-
you could put up your business card.
So
So what do I do so I can just put this on listen only then?
Stop video.
just
Down at
to
the
listen
bottom left.
only, you just mute yourself and if you want to go away, stop. Yep. There you go.
All
Now,
we see is your name.
Will you see
Now,
your-
It's like
where's
all
the-
we see is assessor for Cheryl.
Now, where is the picture?
It's under when you go to your video settings, it should be there. I think.
Oh.
I don't remember. I did it so long ago.
Right. Oh.
You see it? I can't remember. I think it's there. Maybe Mary knows more. Video settings.
Yeah,
Audio.
video settings, and then you can select.
Is that under
Profile.
more?
I think under profile, maybe.
Oh. Huh.
I don't see it.
Interesting.
You see. You go to under participants where you see yourself
Oh, right.
and say edit profile picture. And then that's where
Oh. Oh, I see. Huh,
I don't see profile picture.
interesting.
Yeah, everybody's playing with it.
I don't see profile picture. I'm under participants.
when you go to your own picture, let's see. Under participants where it says 6 participants,
Yes.
okay, you go to your Ripley. If you click on it, it says more, mute and more.
Right. I'm on more.
Click on the more, it should say edit profile picture. Do you have that?
No, I just have rename.
Okay, it's because do you have a Zoom account?
No.
Okay, that's
That would be why.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, that explains it. Thank you.
You're welcome, but you can get a Zoom account for free,
Yeah.
by the way, if you only use it for 30 minutes.
Ripley, I could see that being very helpful in your line of the wedding venue to have a Zoom, no?
Not really. Well,
No.
Okay.
do you
Well,
have,
there's a free option, so you don't.
Yeah.
okay,
And although sometimes it says the maximum use is 30 minutes per meeting, sometimes they allow you to go longer. So I just had to get one because our, academic meetings go forever. So not much.
Yeah, I
less.
had to do an account as well because of my work.
oh, okay. Okay, well,
But it's only like $14 or $15 a month.
It's 14, yeah, 14.99. 15.
Now, what is the reason to purchase it? What does it give you? More hours or?
More hours, and you can have 100. How many participants, Mary? Like up to over.
The lowest one, which I do, it's unlimited hours, up to 100 people. You can do polling and recording, as well as this live streaming business. And there was one other thing I could do that I was like, I'm never going to use.
Do you do the town board meetings like this now or no?
No.
Like remember
No,
they used to have it taped?
They had Fred retired, so
Right.
he's not doing it. I guess Chris was trying to do it a couple of times. I don't know what they did last night. I mean, I offered to do this sort of stuff for him. They said no. So
Was Fred the guy that drives around with all the antennas on his vehicle? Remember?
well, he's fire police for Red Hook,
Oh, different guy then.
big red pickup truck.
Yeah. No, there's a guy down in Red Hook. He's got like a minivan with all kinds of antennas on
Oh dear.
it. Yeah, it looks like Back to the Future.
Mm,
There is one guy who's a weather watcher, storm chaser that I
Might
see
be.
around.
Yeah.
Might be him.
Yeah.
maybe him. I think they did a Google one, Mary, last night. Some sort of Google. I don't know, is it Hangout?
I missed it.
I have no idea. Something I saw.
Yeah, I actually did a presentation on Sunday of the different things. You've got GoToMeeting, you've got Google Meet. There's
That's what it was. Google Meet then.
Google
yeah.
Meet.
Yeah.
You've got Zoom. There's the Facebook Live and a couple others. I have a lovely PowerPoint presentation if you're interested. I think the only thing we didn't do is virtual backgrounds.
Oh God. Oh yeah, those are fun. They make you come in and out.
Yeah.
Like everybody had the Golden Gate Bridge. Wait.
And this is my living room.
I'm doing it.
It really is my living room.
There you go. See what happens? Sometimes you go in and out and your hands come and you can be a.
Oh, I
Adult.
see. You're still in your room, but you can scan your house.
Right.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking at Sarah's. That's so neat.
How you doing that, Mary? Your camera follows you.
It's video settings. You set your virtual background.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, because it seems a little. There you go.
We go places.
Yeah.
We do things.
The palm tree looks nice.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind being there right now.
Boy, you girls are silly.
Hey, we're keeping you entertained.
Me bad.
It's something I don't want to do.
Well, it's better than showing everybody your dirty laundry or,
I don't do Facebook either. I stay away from all that, that's for sure. Yeah, no
Yeah.
laundry. No,
Yeah.
if you want to say that, yeah, you're bouncing around doing what you're doing there is much more fun than talking stuff on Facebook.
It reminds me of this reality show. This husband and wife had a baby and they're on Instagram, and someone wrote on, "Can you clean your dirty house?
Wow.
You have to keep your house clean for a baby." I was like, oh, you just never know what people are gonna write.
I actually had a Zoom meeting last week and somebody went to share a presentation, but before he did that, he did his camera view. And I'm going to tell you, this is not the thing to do. Do not do a Zoom meeting with your shirt off.
Ah,
Especially if you're doing it with this view.
Yeah.
oh dear. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, last week it was so hot. Whenever it was so hot, I did actually have, shorts on, but a professional jacket on top. I'm like, okay, I crossed the line now, but it was just too hot.
A lot of the newscasters did that. Just, yeah.
Yeah, think about it. If you're a news anchor, you only have to
Yeah.
look good from the waist up.
Right.
You don't have to look appropriate from the waist up.
I love the ones where the kids come running in. It's so realistic.
Yeah, it's cute.
That's reality. I feel that way with my dogs.
Yeah, my cat has moved through the picture,
Lay down, Husk.
Well, my issue is every one of my neighbors has to mow their lawn at
Oh,
a different time through the day.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's loud.
Never thought about that. You're right. Concerted effort
Yes.
would help.
And the fella right across the street from me does it every day.
Oh,
Every day.
oh my God.
It's less than an acre and he's on his riding lawnmower
Maybe
every
she-
morning by 10 o'clock.
Wow.
I hate to say it, but I probably would do that too if my husband let me. He mows the lawn because he said I do it too short. I love it. I love a mowed lawn.
Mhm.
It makes everything look cleaner.
I don't know about you guys, but my lawn is starting to show dry spots already.
Yeah, I do have dry spots.
Nope.
Got a lot.
Yeah.
Especially by your septics and your leach fields. All them
Hmm.
are dry.
In my case, the leach field area is actually nice and green. Was surprised. I had it at other spots where I never had it before.
That's
So,
what I'm saying. It's almost like the measles, it's like
mhm.
3-foot diameter circles in 3 or 4 spots.
Yeah. It's actually,
Has anybody else had abundance of chipmunks this year?
oh,
Too
yes.
many.
Yes.
I wonder
it's a
why.
lot.
Any reason why?
No, but it's interesting. I just saw outside the window, I swear, 2-3 minutes ago. Looked out the window and I saw a black squirrel for
Oh.
the first time here.
Wow. They're great.
I've seen them in other
This is-
locales, but
Mhm.
not here.
Yeah, I saw them in Jersey, but not up here.
I've seen them down in New York City
Hmm.
at Inwood Park. Read up on them. They talk about being localized in tight little urban areas. So it makes me wonder, what the heck?
No, we got a lot of black squirrels around this area.
Well, the last one I didn't say, Bard College has a little.
So I run into a lot of them.
Yeah, I never saw him, John, other than at Bard nearby.
No, I didn't see one till many years ago too, and then after that, I started to see him quite more
Yeah, I
often.
guess that's like the red car you buy.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, everybody's driving the same red car.
a lot of stink bugs this year.
Oh my God.
And Carpenter beet.
Last year was horrible, but
Where did they come from? They weren't here 5 years ago, and all of a
They
sudden,
weren't, nope. Where'd the Carpenter bees come from? They weren't here 10 years ago.
it's true too.
China.
Yeah.
They like wherever there's vegetables and stuff, that's where they are. They're just
Yeah.
really annoying. And then I just noticed they come out of, they must winter somewhere in crevices in your house or something.
I know. Well,
Anywhere you got an air leak, they can find their way in.
yeah, I've had them on my clothing.
And a
And I
lady.
walk in, next thing you know, they fall off the cuff of my pants.
There's nothing against them yet, right? I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
I just collect them. But last year was horrible. And the
Very much so.
summer, oh my God, I was just like with a little, jars.
Yeah.
They drop right in, but
They smell like they smell.
when you squish them, don't use your vacuum cleaner. It's
Yeah.
Oh, it stink them up. Yeah.
horrible.
Chum them up. Yeah.
I hear they're more popular here now because of all the soybeans that we grow around here.
Maybe
Well, I
that's why
wondered
they
if,
like.
something we did changed it.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm here.
I could think that would attract them. That would make sense.
There's a guy up by the Columbia County Airport, across Route 9 off a back road. There's a old time guy making grain. You can get it for your chickens or your pigs or cows. And it was his son, who was a pretty learned fellow in his 40s. And we were talking about something, and the conversation goes to migration of, and it started with seeds, like GMO seeds, where if you're caught with their strain on your property, there's lawsuits because how'd you get my seeds? Well, my neighbor planted that and it came over here. So yeah, the conversation came up about that. And he was a Cornell grad. And he says that actually the jet stream is a major highway for things like insects. You haven't seen an insect in this area before. Next thing you know, there are some. Well, just like these stories of fish getting sucked up by a little tornado-y sort of thing and then dropped out of the sky well, it happens regularly apparently, where insects get carried, sucked across, halfway across the country and then drop out. And they survive, and next thing you know, you have them. It made some sense to me.
Yeah, that's actually the insect highway.
Exactly. It's kind of like that section of the movie of was it Finding Nemo, where the turtles hopped into the Gulf Stream. Along the story.
Mary, did anyone sign in on this live on YouTube?
Really tell while we're doing it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So I just sent everybody the voucher page
all righty.
a little bit ago. It'll be in your email.
Thank you. Now, do you need original signature, or can we just sign it and scan it back to you?
I'm thinking original only because
Okay.
I don't know better.
All right. Not a problem.
So, I mean,
Well,
I'm
with
really
that,
not,
you could sign your federal income tax and send it back without really signing it.
No, I know, but I think you sign a document that, or you click on a document, it says, here's my electronic signature.
Is that how that works? Okay, never did it, but my account wants me to do it this year and I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, so it is actually quite easy.
Did anyone else almost throw out their stimulus?
No, I did not. Linda was all over it, but I know of people who almost did.
It looks just like junk mail.
Yeah, exactly.
with
I
a
got
card.
one addressed to my mother.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, okay, what do I do with this? Who do I return it to? What can I do?
Now, was it a check or the card?
It was a check.
Oh, because I got the card and it looks just like junk mail, like a
Yep.
debit card.
Oh, I
No,
know.
I got a check. It was made out to Joanne, deceased, care of Mary.
Oh,
Mm.
So I spoke with my accountant. I said, what do you suggest? And we ended up deciding, we did a little research and decided that I'm just going to hold on to the check, keep it in a strong box. And when somebody comes looking for it, I'll be able to say, never cashed. Because the Treasury Department really doesn't have a system set up for returning checks.
Mm. Interesting.
They'll take payments,
Right.
Yeah, right.
but I can't cash a check that isn't made out to me. And everything for my mother's estate is closed.
Wow.
now, when did your mom pass?
September of 18.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Because if you had said like 17, 16, 15, 14, say, wait a minute. She hasn't filed a tax document in years. How could that be? But 18, 19, I could see it happening.
Yeah, we filed for her in 18.
Yeah.
Well, the spring of 19 for her.
For that. Yeah. That's a little puppy.
Who is that?
One is a pug and one is a boxer.
Oh,
Yeah, the pug she's about 12 and the boxer is going to be 2.
Oh boy, what a difference.
wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like the pug doing all the talking.
Oh, yeah, she's very vocal. She's barking at a bird or a squirrel.
Yeah. Hey, Mary,
Mhm.
Linda likes to walk the dogs over at the park behind the town hall.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she likes it. So the one thing she came back one day, she had a somewhat bad experience because she's got them on, there's 2 dogs, and she's got them on a lead, and a guy and maybe 2 kids and their dog loose coming through, and Linda's like, no, hey, could you keep your dog back? Keep your dog back. And she just didn't, he couldn't hear her, distance too great, whatever. I said, well, she says, and you're not supposed to have dogs. I said, are there signs? She says, no, I don't think so.
There's discussion about that with town board, and I haven't attended for a few months, so I don't know what they've decided. Sarah's actually on the committee.
Yeah, we just,
I'm off of it. I'm
That's why I'm bringing it up in case, you know,
yeah,
it's frequently used, maybe this kind of feedback hasn't come
Right.
in yet.
I think the sign was developed, and I think yesterday evening Lindsay shoot on behalf of the park committee, I think, or whatever, or we asked her to bring the prototype there. So it's ready to go.
That'd be nice, yeah, because I
So
do,
it does, yeah, it does address the dog issue. It's an issue because my property, you know, attaches, I mean, it abuts the field, and the dogs are, you know, they can be all over the place, and you
And
know, they
Jennifer
run
with
in
her
and run
sheep.
out, and yeah, and the sheep for, you know, for Jennifer Phillips on the other side. It's yeah,
Yeah.
they need to be on the leash. I think the on a leash 6 feet, I think is the.
I mean, and that, it's a beautiful, I've been there with her, or I've done it separate. And walking on a lead alone is a wonderful time for the dogs. They like it. You know,
Yeah,
they don't need to be out free.
no, it's lovely, and people run, and it's, you know, the only thing I'm a little bit concerned is when, you know, soccer is back, the dogs, when they, you know,
Oh, there's
just,
more
they need to
kids.
know where they need to go, rather than if you let them loose and they on the field, it's
Oh,
not
that's
healthy.
true. Yes.
But in the meantime, it's wonderful to see people use it, and now even sometimes I see families with kids and they just play ball. It's great.
That's perfect, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah, did the town finally adopt the plan?
Wasn't sure they did. I think it was supposed to come up. It didn't seem to me that it was fully, you know, it's there, it's ready.
Okay.
So I was unclear about it, so.
Yeah. As a planner, I
Mhm.
had to step away. You know,
Yeah,
I did the work.
yeah,
Here it
I
is.
mean, you led it amazingly. I mean, there's a, you know, it's an amazing document really to once it was
Amy
done.
did most of the work.
I know, but still, I mean, I think it's really the way the community was involved with the surveys and all those things. I think it's a starting point to put things in place.
Yep.
You can be
And
very
like I said
proud.
all along, this is something that you can have for the next 5, 10, 15 years to help
Yeah,
guide things along.
yeah,
And if grants come along, you can say, look, it's in our plan.
right. And we can do this for this amount and so forth. So yeah. So it's and the trees, I think they're being watered now, and hopefully one of the grants will be for trees. I think that's what I heard. I made some notes somewhere. I just let me see. It's right here. Different one. Let's see. Too many meetings, too many notes. Let's see here. Mhm. Oh, I know what I did. I actually organized myself, put it away in its file. Okay, so the park committee now, Amy will be the chair. I think Jennifer will be the secretary. And I think the committee itself is, you know, people can, when should they be interested, people can be added to it.
Mhm.
And let's see. So we put the sign forward to be approved by the board, by the town board. I think I applied for an AARP challenge grant
Mhm.
for $9,000. Mostly will go for benches.
Okay.
Good.
And some money for the path going up to the monument of the fallen heroes. There's an Iroquois grant. I think we applied for, and I think it will be more trees. It looks like. There's still some money left in the park budget. not that much though. And everybody's, you know, because of the economic situation, timid about it, not to just use it. So, oh, we approved the sign. Okay, so it's,
Oh, good.
we did approve the sign. I maybe I can pull it up for you. I might have it.
Well, that'd be nice.
And
But now the town board has to approve the sign.
approve it. So
Oh,
we
okay,
just
the committee just-
suggested and
Yeah.
put it
Yeah,
forward.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was yesterday evening. So I didn't go to, you know, it's online. I don't know. I forgot about it. Boundaries. They're looking at the park boundaries and, you know, kind of moving forward. They're worried about at the end of the thing where the little, like the wetland is. The
Yeah.
town had put things there, like things that apparently are leaching into this wetland.
Yeah, they
And
had
so
some
they're
asphalt
trying
there.
to, yeah, they're trying to
There
clean
and-
that up. And also I think the idea, instead of having split rail fences and stuff like that, do a little bit more with greenery, with trees.
Okay,
Which is no money for the fencing.
less maintenance too.
Right. And then we talked about how to water the new plants. That was it. Let me see whether I
Gotcha.
find the,
Very good.
okay, someone is playing a movie in the next door. Just a second. Let me go and, I'm going to find the sign. If you allow me to share, I can,
You should be able to.
okay. Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Thought I had it right.
Let me try again. Not yet.
Hmm. All right, so I'm gonna make you host and see if that. Now try.
Okay. All righty. All right. Where is it? I just had it. My port. Nope. Okay. That's not what I want to share. Let me get up first and get it. Clermont. There it should be. All right. Ah, why don't I see it? Where else? There it is. You see it? So there it is.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, okay. Clermont welcomes you.
I'm glad you were able to incorporate the logo.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, tree and sheep.
An apple tree and sheep. I could maybe make it.
That's great. Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, and so it will be on the on the County Route 6 side where the little baseball, a little softball field is for
Yes.
people to go in, and then also on the Hetling Park side. And
Perfect. Yeah.
so then, and the discussion was, not to make it, do not do this, do not do that. So the prohibited was the way to do it, and then
Mhm.
a little more, and then a little sign with, park is open, sunrise to sunset, and get involved.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I think it's very positive.
Yeah, thanks. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, Linda.
Very nice.
Yeah. See, Mary, what you inspired.
Yeah.
So thank you. All right. I stop sharing.
Yep, just gonna take a little time.
Mhm. Is that the pug?
Yes, she snores. She snores. Oh, no, that's the boxer snoring.
I'm so used to it, I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, no, like, wait a minute, it sounds a little like my dog.
Except in the middle of the night. Oh, boy.
The Lakers and the Yankees and the Celtics actually. How about that? And two championships that they won 40 years ago. Real estate in New York City, all because of the power of the brands that play in that building. And it's wonderful. And because of nepotism, it's now his. He's not going to be a down servant. He's not going to be forced to sell the team. I know there are a lot of people that's like, sell the team, sell the team. If I have a team that wants to play out with the next player for the past X amount of years. But they'll be able to why would they sell the team if the value franchise? Not only they're the top of the league, they're the top of the league in the gap game.
Anybody know when the banks are gonna open up again?
I've not heard that at all.
Really? No, you can't, they're gonna stay, nothing about being able to go back into a bank.
Well, yeah, I haven't heard it on the governor's announcements and stuff. I haven't heard it yet.
Wow, crazy.
I know I had an issue this week with my, or I should say last week. My debit card was hacked. Someone purchased the Nintendo Switch and it was on it from Best Buy and it was on its way to Georgia.
Wow.
Atlanta, yeah. $211.
Oh,
What is that? What's a switch?
Yeah, I don't know. So I put, what happened was I have an alert on my phone if
All right.
there's a withdrawal or a deposit for more than $100. And it's a
Yep.
good thing because I got notified right away and it said Best Buy. And I said, I haven't been to Best Buy in years and years and years. So I went down to the bank, or I called Greene County Bank actually. And they told me to go down there and they would dispute it. And long story short, after 4 trips down there, because she said, no, you have to dispute it. So I came home and I called Best Buy and it was a 2-hour wait. I could not get through.
oh my God.
So I called the bank again and they said, no, you go down there, we dispute it for you. So it either happened at a gas pump or Verizon. Yeah, so I finally, the next morning, well, actually they didn't open till 9, Best Buy, and I started dialing like 10 of, and I finally got someone pretty fast. and they traced it, and they said they're gonna reroute it. So whoever ordered it won't get it. They said they can't cancel it, but they can reroute it. I don't know what to wear. Maybe a store, another
Back to
store.
themselves, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said, what, what did they order? And they said a Nintendo Switch. And I thought, wow, that sounds costly, $211.
Wow.
But yeah. So,
What
but
a
of
news.
course, after that, I've heard nightmare stories. One person was like 4,000 and, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So of course they canceled my card and they're sending
Right.
me another card.
Yeah.
But
Usually this, I have seen like small, they start small with like a dollar or so, which you sometimes, don't even
And buy
see.
some cigarettes or a candy
Right.
bar.
And then all of a sudden you have that $1,000.
yeah, that's what scares me.
Yeah.
Well, if I didn't check, if I didn't get that alert, it could have gone like that.
Right.
Because if I didn't check every day, but
Right.
I caught it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
Well, it's good to have alerts, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just feel so vulnerable when it happens.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm scared.
Mm.
Yeah, hey, John.
Give me a rest.
Hey, John.
I don't know if he's on, is he? Oh,
No.
yeah.
What?
You there, John?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm looking at the 4 phases in New York and banks aren't listed at all.
that's crazy.
That's why I'm not hearing them, I suppose.
Wow.
If you really need something, you should be able to make an appointment. I've done that. I had to
Yeah, it says
do
it's
some
certain
stuff
banks
to open
allow,
an account.
Yeah, when I pull up to the drive-through with my oil truck, I gotta get out of the oil truck and I gotta walk up to the window.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the least of my problems. I need to make some changes and I can't get in there.
Right, that's what I figured you're thinking.
Yeah, you should be able to make an appointment to go see him.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And if you're going to one of the smaller banks, they should be like, yeah, come on in.
Yeah, we're kind of lonely in here. Come on in. Yeah. Who's your favorite author, Mary?
That's hard. Jane Austen.
Really?
Her ability to pick out the bits and pieces of the interaction of folks, the relationships.
Yeah, you really get to know
Yeah.
them. Wow. See, I have 2 that are somewhat similar in some respects and different in many others, but I like Ken Follett. He does a lot of suspense, but he also does a lot of historically significant tales. And then I like Michener.
Oh, yes. Very good.
I get wrapped around reading about places.
I'm not gonna remember the name of the author, but he has written several books based on a place, like London from before the Romans showed up
Yeah.
into I think it went into the 1700s. Yeah, 18th century, I think it was. And then there was another one about Russia. And
Huh.
that was based more around St. Petersburg. And Sarum about Salisbury in Great Britain.
Yeah.
Paris.
Wonder who that was.
Give me a moment, I'll figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna work on it too.
Edward Rutherford,
Oh,
F-U-R-D.
oh,
He has another one called Princes of Ireland.
well, that sounds good. Edward Rutherford. I did read an epic. Here he is. Yeah. Okay. I just read a good book on the building, the original concept, and then therefore the building of the Brooklyn Bridge. Very thorough. Really good. A lot of unpretty things were going on behind the scenes.
Oh, gee, let's see. It was New York City.
Exactly.
And
Tammany
New York
Hall with
City.
Day with Boss Tweed. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I've read some good stuff about the planner that helped put together the World's Fair in Chicago.
Oh wow, big. Yeah.
And there's actually it's fictionalized story called The White City. And it is centered around that World's Fair. And a murderer. So, you get the mystery, the intrigue,
Yeah,
and all the fun stuff about building the city.
satisfy all the senses. I would like to get to Chicago and check it. I've never been, but I hear there's a lot of interesting architecture, bridges,
There
rivers
is.
in the city. I'd like to see it.
And there's actually a brochure you can get that gives you a walking tour of the architecture of Chicago.
I've done that. It's superb.
It is. I loved it. We
It's-
had the American Planning Association conference there one year.
Oh.
And I had a great time.
Yeah, Chicago's a beautiful city.
Yeah, I think I would check it out. Yeah.
And the Museum of Science and Technology is fabulous.
Agree.
It has it's the only U-boat captured.
Oh, no kidding. Intact, captured.
Mhm.
That's one nice desk you got there.
Oh, it's my husband's.
My grandfather had one like that.
It actually is computer ready. We bought it off of Craigslist from somebody just over the border into New Jersey. 125 bucks.
How much?
125.
Wow, is that old or that's a new?
No, it's new. It's all oak.
Really?
but it has,
Wow.
instead of a set of drawers on the left-hand side at the bottom, it's open so you can put in a tower.
And it's
Oh.
all, it's real strong wood oak, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
That's very inexpensive. Good deal.
we were excited.
Much. Nice one.
And then I'm on the opposite side of the room with my grandmother's secretary. And so we can sit and work and be together, but not be on top of each other. And if I rotate, let's see, we have the sewing machine going on.
Yeah, that's something I don't know how to do, so that's for sure. So you're using that to make your masks?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, let's see here.
Yeah, it's
I'd
one
buy
for man.
Right back.
Oh, you got a few, do you? Gee.
That was the weekend. All those.
Is that to steal the face on the front top there? Oh, perfect. Yep, yep.
I'll put one to one side for you, or do you want two?
Okay. No, I'll come. No, I only need one, thanks. But
Okay.
I'll come by and pick up the form from you. How's that?
Oh, okay.
Linda's made a lot. I think I just wore one to death that she made me.
I made a bunch for the residents at the Germantown Senior, the Palatine Manor.
Yeah, yeah.
Made a bunch for them early on. And all the relatives wanted a few. So
Yeah.
I just kind of kept at it.
Look at that.
I'm sure they appreciated it.
I remember when that place was getting built. You know, come George, what was his name? The town supervisor, George somebody.
George Sharp.
Clark, yes. He was a big push behind it.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd read about it all the time, and then it came to pass. And I've never heard a bad thing about it. You know, it seems to keep serving a purpose.
Yeah, I know a few of the folks over there. And my church's former pastor used to live there
You know,
before he had to go into a care facility. And so he loved it. He had his train set down in the basement.
You talking about Father Gherkin?
Yeah,
So you actually did spend time there after he couldn't handle being in George Fox's place?
yes, he enjoyed being there.
Yeah, well, yeah, he had a hell of a train set. It was right down by the boiler.
Yep.
Yep.
And I don't know what Arlene did with it after he passed away, though.
Me neither.
They may have worked. They may have worked with, yeah, Mr. Washburn to sell it off.
there's a lot of very dedicated and active train clubs. Some of these guys are just so amazingly diligent about getting things accurate.
Okay, when you come for your mask and your invoice and your voucher,
Yeah.
I'll take you downstairs.
Oh, you got train set. Okay. You know, RPI has a heck of a train set.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd seen it in a lesser location. They had it in the basement of a dormitory, which didn't make it very public accessible. You don't want just anybody coming into a dorm. And they didn't have a big enough open space, so they cut holes in wall. These are cement walls. They cut holes in walls and create train tunnels to allow the train to go from A to B into the next room, into the next room. But now they have it in a much bigger space. I haven't seen it yet, but it's going to be, you know, as it should be. So they really think they're going to have people coming from far and wide to see it.
Well, folks do. They'll pay some money to go see that.
Yeah, they do a good job. Very accurate. My God. It's based on downtown Troy.
Oh,
So
even better.
yeah, significant replication.
I'm looking to see if I have any photos of what we have downstairs. And I don't think I do. I usually just show people when they come.
You got the large size train set or the ones like Father Gherkin have the smaller version?
I'm sorry?
Father Gherkin have the smaller train set versions, the engines and everything. Yours the larger size?
No, we have HO.
Okay.
Yeah, my husband's the president of the West Shore Model Railroad Club.
I'm going to send you a link. All right, I just sent you a link. That'll take you to a website.
Very nice. I'll share that with Dan.
Yeah.
Wow, see?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Sugar town, up on Sugar Hill, gonna take the sugar down, 'cause my sugar mama will shake it, baby, shake it, baby, alright. Shake it, baby, shake it, baby, all night. Down the sugar cane, if you see me running, gonna be a free man. Shake it, baby, shake it, baby, alright.
Oh, pardon me.
Is that cast iron baseboard all the way up to your windowsill?
Who, me?
You. Have
Oh.
the baseboard behind you.
Oh, yeah, in this case, yes, I do.
What's the profile on that height wise?
Well, the baseboard's only about 10 inches, maybe 12.
Then you
But
got
the
it up.
window's tall. The window's tall because it eats up a wall. It's like probably a 5-foot window height. And there's
So
three
it's-
windows. And the middle's got a semicircle, and that eats up some height.
That's basically 14 inches off the floor, the window.
Yeah, it's low. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
But it's not grade right outside the window. The basement is below us, and that has windows. Yeah.
Is that your office?
Pretty much, yeah.
You must keep you very warm in there in the winter.
Yeah, it is. It can be.
That's a lot. That's a lot of baseboard, a lot of
It's a
elements.
good amount of heat. Yeah, it's a good amount of heat. And it's right where it needs to be. Any infiltration, it counters it well. I forgot that, because I was thinking when you said that, no, not really, not too much, but everywhere in the house, not really. Here it is.
How much footage you have of baseboard in that room, and what's your square footage of your room?
Oh, the room's probably 8 by 12. Yeah, maybe 8 by 12. It's got a bit of volume because it's tall.
No ceilings.
And there's probably about 8 foot, maybe 9 foot.
All right, then, all right, you're not, that's all right, you're not overbearing with baseboard in there.
No, it's not overbearing. And there is a lot of windows in the room. There's a lot of windows. So you basically have a low R value in that amount of square footage.
Yeah, but you got all energy efficient windows and everything. They're
Well,
all-
within reason, but they're not R40.
Yeah,
They're not like the wall is. So
well, if you had R40 and a Corona was in your house, it would never leave.
exactly. Why would it? You'd love it.
Stay right there.
Yeah.
The world's crazy with this over tightening of the homes.
It really is. Yeah.
That's
Well,
where most of the thickness comes from.
They over tighten and then they have to put in an air-to-air heat exchanger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
So you're getting good in one spot and having to account for it in another.
That's right. Ripley don't like us this year. She dropped off the earth. She's not coming back at all.
I'm here, John.
I know you're here. You can hear me, but you're not on visual.
We got 19 more minutes.
You know it.
Yeah.
Who's counting?
Okay.
Not me.
I just checked my phone too.
Yeah. This is the craziest year we've ever had.
Yeah,
So
sure
you're gonna
is.
need us to sign other stuff, John?
Yeah, oh, what's that?
Are you gonna need us to sign more stuff?
No, Suzette Boy said that the tally sheet,
Mhm.
they're willing to let go with that requirement.
Okay,
I said I would still send it around and I'd have you guys all concur in a sense, and then you just write back, yeah, I concur with the document, and then that's that.
So we don't have to get it notarized in person?
No, we don't have to do the notarization.
All right, cool.
No,
So all we have to do, John, is get the sheet to your home, right?
yeah, in your case, Ripley, you're all the way over there. You want to just throw it in the mail, that's fine.
Well, the other thing I can do is I have Turbo Scan on my phone, so I can print it out and then scan it and send it to you via email.
Well, the only issue there is I'd rather have an original signature.
Okay.
Seeing as they're never done this before. So it's your call. Your call.
Okay.
John,
well-
how do you want to do things? You
Yeah,
drive
just-
by this way much, or because I can go by your place too.
Well, here's the thing. Why don't you just, I sent you an email because this is being.
Oh, I wrote back to you. I did.
Okay, okay, fine. I have your address. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. No, if you want to do that, John, what do you want to do? And Sarah, Sarah, it
Are
seems
you on
like you're
Commons
on the-
Road? I just woke up. Your
You
Commons,
just woke up.
well, I'm on,
walk up.
I just walked to
Oh.
your place.
I mean, I knew you were quiet, Sarah, but I didn't go there.
Okay, all right. I can drop it off. You're on Commons
that's
Road,
good.
right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But I mean, I could just as well, I have to, every single day I drive in and out of the Commons, I could pull in, whatever you'd like.
Sure would. I mean, I walk. I just, instead of walking down County Road 6, I come up.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, good, for leisure.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
Drop it off tomorrow.
oh, that's good.
When do you need it by?
It sounds like Mary will be in the office on the 13th, so it's, nearly 2 weeks from now. a
Oh
week
my
and a half
God.
from now.
Okay. 'Cause I was thinking like, is it this Friday or something like that?
No,
No.
because they met last night. So it won't be approved until the July meeting.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
Excuse me, John. Now, do you send out the letters? Or do I
I
send
do.
out the letter? You do?
No, I just fill out the bottom of the 4th page and give them a reason and send it back to the landowners, and I mail.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay,
I mail a hard copy to Suzette as well.
all right. Yeah, I just want to
So
make sure, because
basically-
the other towns, they're all different. I have to send them out for them. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we certainly don't have a big task this year of wrapping up. Okay, good. Yeah, so
Figured
in the
I'd
next,
start the process before we said, oh, it's 8 o'clock. Now we need to talk.
yeah. So. But I should be able to have documents out. Heck, I'll try to have them out by the weekend, Cheryl. And
Oh, yeah, no problem.
yeah, I know Suzette says we're one of the later towns. Our date anyhow, so I'll try to get it to us quick.
Right. Yeah, we had Hudson's, what is today, Tuesday?
Tuesday the
We had
2nd.
Hudson last Thursday. I still don't have anything back yet.
Oh, really? Yeah. How many people you think? How many,
What's that?
how many grievances and steps you think did you have up there?
In Hudson?
Yeah,
Well, if I never count Galvin just because it's every year.
yeah.
I think they put in 34
Oh, boy.
and yeah, just the average resident, I think there was at least 20 grievance, and I think I did 6 steps.
That,
In
for us,
Hudson,
that would be
yeah.
a big year. For us, that would be a very big year. 50,
Oh,
60.
yeah. And Red Hook was pretty big because they had 27 from that new development near Lyceum.
Yeah. They already have 27 units? Wow.
No, a lot of them were vacant land.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And
Well, they have a big price tag on them.
oh yeah. Yes, they do. They're beautiful,
They are. They are very nice.
but it's a tough sale. I think it's a tough sell.
I think in this climate, in this location, it's a nice location though, but it's not, to me, it's not Rhinebeck. Not, it's not bringing
Right.
that clientele in. You're
Talking
still
about on
bringing,
the side road?
And you have
no,
to remember, you have constant building going around your
Yeah.
home.
yeah, you're buying into a building site. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget what it's called, Hoffman Farms or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
Well, that's what it used to be. It's old farm. I mean, it goes under Old Farm Road.
That's right.
he had
Okay.
strawberry, pick your own. They put all that
Mhm.
stuff.
Did they really? Oh,
Yeah, he when he sold to the Lyceum, that was all like fields where you could go pick strawberries and everything.
Oh,
yeah.
And they sold plants and stuff. I remember when I was a little kid, I only had $5 to get something for my mom for Mother's Day. And Mr. Hoffman sold me a $20 rose bush for $5.
Yeah, now I
Was
remember.
was that Roger?
Yeah.
Must have been. He was Mr. Hoffman.
Well, I mean, the same guy who's now in the, who's in the Emporium, maybe call it. Have you ever gone inside there?
No, I haven't.
I think Mr. Hoffman might be in there.
Oh, I should go see.
Yeah,
Some
Yeah.
cool stuff there.
really cool stuff. And I love the guy.
Yeah,
He's
that's
wonderful.
great.
We're still busy getting rid of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We're not looking
Well, they
to get anything else.
They take stuff in, Mary.
Yeah.
They do.
If
A
you look
lot of
for
their
this-
wheat.
Like to do that every night. 8 o'clock. Go to 8.
You need a knob or something, like an old one. You
I
can't find
do.
it anywhere. He probably has it.
I have 5 pickaxes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need a pickaxe.
Yeah. Bring some there.
I think I'm down to 4 sewing machines.
Wow. Jeez.
So
Uh,
I
Yeah,
guess
but
you don't
the
want
weight-
another one, huh?
You have a little
Well-
singer featherweight.
I have my mother's portable, and then there was my old portable.
Wow.
And
Nice.
there's 2 treadles. No, 1 treadle, 1 cabinet sewing machine from the 50s,
Wow.
and
Wow.
another small cabinet sewing machine that was my grandmother's. So how many was that?
That's wonderful. More than 4.
Yeah.
But I did manage to give one away to my niece, one of the portable ones.
Cool.
So that helped.
That's nice. It's a good skill to have. It's
Keep it
wonderful.
going. Keep it going.
Yeah, made a lot of stuff through the years. Took one of my friend's wedding gowns and turned it into a christening set for her first
Oh,
child.
sweet.
oh,
Wow.
wow.
That's nice.
That
Wow.
was, that was one of the, I kept going, I'm there with the scissors. Are you sure you want me to cut this? Go ahead. I'm asking you again, are you sure you want me to cut this?
What a wonderful idea, though.
It is.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good to
done a
commit
few
to
things.
doing something. I think
The
it's good to
sound
do
of
that,
the
Mary, anyhow. Because there's probably a lot of wedding dresses around with like rust stains from the hangers. You know, they just sat around too long.
Yeah.
Whereas you put it to good use soon enough.
I know, even with mine, I lent it out several times. I was like, go ahead, use it. Just take it to the dry cleaner and give it back.
Yeah, well, at least it got constant care.
Yeah. Now it's completely out of style and probably have to wait another 20 years for it to get back in
Yeah.
vogue.
Yeah. But that's pretty much one thing you can count on. It will come back.
It will come back.
Oh, excuse me. Well, guys, we're down to say 8 minutes. Mary, if you would send just a little note to all of us and let us know if we've had any watchers. YouTube.
I will. Once we stop this, I will tell you.
Okay. Oh yeah, you'll be able to do it as soon as you stop it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Now,
I'm sure
do all the town meetings go on YouTube?
I don't think they've been doing it at all. I think they've just been doing phone conference. But
Oh,
Sarah
okay.
said they used Google Meet last night.
Oh, okay. Now, what's the difference between Google Meet and Zoom?
Not a lot.
Oh, okay.
It's just another company's platform. Google Meet, GoToMeeting, Facebook Live. It just comes down to how many people can you have on, how long can you do it,
right,
and do you have options like polling,
right.
and sharing screens.
Yeah, I can't imagine if you had a full night of grievance applicants, how you could possibly do it. I'm talking like after a reval year, or it's time. I mean, it works great, Zoom, but I think it's time consuming. I don't know. Like when you have a lot of people in the waiting room, and then you'd have to limit the time. Well, maybe it's easier. You limit the time easier,
Yeah,
maybe.
it would be, this is your appointment slot. You have to present within this amount of time. So make sure you have all your backup documents.
Yeah,
right. That was the hardest part with the other two towns, or the city and the town, because just getting them everything scanned in and to all the bar members, some of them were really thick packets,
Yeah,
and it's just very time consuming.
Carolyn
all the documents, appraisals and.
Sorry.
Yeah, that way it was more difficult, definitely.
Carol, you mentioned the name Galvin.
Right.
Up in Hudson, and in Greenport, just before Alvarez and all, or maybe slightly after, actually.
Oh yes, he put that there. Yeah, the motel.
Yeah, some sort of like community cluster of buildings and stuff.
Right.
But is there other things in Hudson that the foundation does?
Oh yeah.
That's done?
Oh yeah. How many, Mary, would you say there's? I mean, I lost count since I've been there, but I would say close to 80.
Wow.
Yeah,
In Hudson.
75, 80 properties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever got that person or whatever family aligned with Hudson like that? Why the
I don't know.
commitment? to Hudson?
Mary could probably tell you better. It was before
I
my time.
honestly don't know.
Yeah.
That's
But
because
you know
that's a
what?
significant thing.
We got 2 minutes. I can look online.
Okay.
Guys,
Yeah, I think there was 20 more than when I was there the last time.
Wow.
Oh,
everybody, hi, it's
yes,
Rick.
hi
Hi,
Ripley.
Ripley.
For the second time in 60 plus nights, we actually got takeout and it has arrived.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
wonderful.
So
so
I'm
you
very
would like to go?
not to cook dinner. So I'd like to eat it before it goes from lukewarm to
Oh.
cold. And we only
Yeah,
have,
no, go ahead, Ripley.
so I'm gonna leave since we had 3 minutes.
Okay,
Okay, I wish you all
okay.
a healthy, happy rest of the year.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Ripley.
Thank
You
you,
too.
Ripley.
Thank you, Ripley.
You're welcome.
Be well.
Have
Bye-bye.
a happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. Bye.
Happy
Oh, yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're not really saying much on the Galvin Foundation website. What exactly got them started? It's not there.
Yeah, they go under multiple names, but pretty much Galvin, initiatives or Galvin properties.
So when they're
Well, they've got the foundation initiatives,
Right.
housing
A lot of
resource,
nonprofit.
asset management.
so
Yeah,
Everything, right. Everything from the library to,
yeah.
they did have a satellite office of Berkshire, I believe, but
Hmm.
they're not doing that anymore.
wow.
They say that they oversee an annual grant-making program and has contributed over $3 million to nonprofit organizations serving Columbia County.
Right.
They purchase historic properties and properties within historic districts to redevelop them for residential, commercial, and community use.
Right.
They've done over 180 units of affordable and special needs housing. With more to come.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I believe the one that's in Greenport, but I believe the one there by Alvarez, from what I understood, just from reading a little bit about it, like it was going to be motels for like social services to put people up. Yeah.
Okay, that
temporary
funny, I
housing.
would never guess that, but it makes
Temporary
sense.
housing, right.
Yeah, transient housing, yeah. Huh. Well, guys, I want to congratulate
All
us for
right.
lasting this long.
Hey, woo, we did it.
Oh,
I should
Thank
put
you.
the action up. There we go.
thanks, girl. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mary, for hosting.
You're
Thank
very
you so
welcome.
much.
See ya.
Thanks, Mary. Thank you, John. Nice seeing you, John.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
See you,
Bye,
John.
Sharon.
Okay. All right. See you later. Nice getting together again.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to our pizza night.
yeah, we'll get twice the order next year.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Let me close this down.
All right,
There you go. Knock it down. I don't
Okay.
know.
all right. So Mary, I'll talk to you the next day or so.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not
See you,
going very
John.
far.